Alright, so I'm ready to show you the signs to the first verse of the angels we have heard on high and chorus. And if you're curious about more, there's plenty of other resources where you can find out the rest of the signs. So the sign for angels is like this. You put your hands up on your shoulders and then you put them out like this to show wings. So this is angels we have heard on high. This is a sign for high because this is your H hand in the sign language alphabet. So you're taking your H hand and you're putting it up high. Now, normally a right-handed person would do the active part of the sign with their right hand, but I found that when I'm teaching kids sign language, it's easier if I do the active part of the sign with my left hand so that they can mirror me instead of trying to switch it in their heads. So we have angels we have heard on high. The sign for sweetly, I tell the kids to keep their tongues in their mouths, but pretend they're licking a little piece of candy. It's like this, sweetly. And singing, you kind of think about playing a harp or directing an orchestra or something like that. You put your left hand out like this, and then you move it back, your right hand back and forth like this. So sweetly singing. Over, you put one hand down and move your other hand over it. Sweetly singing over the plains. So just a flat kind of area. I always make sure the kids understand there is more than one meaning to the word plains. So we have angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing over the plains. And the mountains, that's a pretty easy one, in reply. This is your R hand in American Sign Language, so you're going to take it and put it coming out from your mouth. So in reply. The sign for echo is pretty neat. You'll put your left hand out to act as a wall, and then your right hand will bounce against it and come back as an echo like this. Echo back. They're joyous, and we'll do the sign for happy, which uses your H hands. Shows that you're happy. And strains, since that refers to music, we'll go back and do this again. So we have angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing over the plains, and the mountains in reply echo back their joyous strains. And then the kids always have fun with the sign for Gloria. We do it 4 times because you hold the Gloria out so long. So we go Gloria, and we do it 4 times when we sing Gloria. And then in excelsis Deo means to God in the highest. Now with my younger kids that I teach, I usually just point up for God, and then I do my H hand like this. And when you go highest, then we just do it 3 times like this. If you'd like to make it a little more complicated, you can do to God in the highest, like this. So I hope you've enjoyed learning the signs for the first verse and the chorus of angels we have heard on high, and that if you teach them to your kids, you'll have a fun time doing them together. Thanks!
Push the red button.
Yes.